Good day, air travel lovers. This is Ken and a very warm welcome back to Marco Polo Club Flyer. While traveling is my leisure, it's also my pleasure sharing my air travel experience with you, and I'm now in San Francisco at the Palace Hotel, a luxury collection property. And tomorrow early in the morning, I'll be relishing the air travel experience with JetBlue, first from San Francisco to New York JFK in the Mint business class, and afterwards I'll be flying down to Miami in economy class.
While I will be flying two flight segments, this video will only focus on the first one from SFO to JFK in JetBlue's signature Mint business class. There are 3 domestic terminals in SFO, and JetBlue's flights fly out of Terminal 1, with check-in counters located close to Door 2. Once in the terminal, you can see lots of self-check-in machines and backdrop belts for JetBlue. However, if you are flying in Mint business class or hold Mosaic status under TrueBlue, the carrier's loyalty program, you are invited to use the one and only Zone 1 counter, where you will be served by a friendly ground staff.
Yep, that's right.
I'll have the right.
Once airside, shining into your eyes is the big sign saying "Welcome to San Francisco" by Mayor London Breed. Wait, London and San Francisco? Forgive me, I know it's a stupid joke. This airport terminal, especially being a domestic one, looks newer and much more modern than what you would normally expect in the States. See, there's even this self-serve coffee machine with a mechanical arm that produces espresso drinks. That, from the looks of it, could come close to barista quality. JetBlue's brand proposition is quite unique in my opinion. The airline provides the Mint business class product on selected routes, but at the same time, it positions itself as a low-cost carrier, and therefore, it neither operates its own lounge nor provides contracted lounges for business class passengers. Thankfully, the airport terminal was quite empty on my day of travel, and I decided to create my own lounge by finding a quiet corner at the airport and reading a book. While this lounge here may lack F&B offerings, you can definitely enjoy more tranquility here than in an Emeralds Club, a United Club, or a Delta Sky Club. Okay, self-comforting over. Let's head to the gate. JetBlue flight B62116 to New York JFK is set to depart from gate B8, and parked next to the air bridge is the Airbus A321 aircraft November 945 Juliet Tango, a close to 9-year-old jet which bears the name of Blue Mentality. Mint business class passengers, together with Mosaic status holders, board ahead of economy class customers. Once on board, my first impression is that it's quite dark as all the window shades are shut and the seats are in black covers. But of course, you are welcomed by a blue mood lighting that is in a very JetBlue blue.
My absolute pleasure to be working with you as the front front. We have Jen mid-cabin and Darren towards the back of the cabin today. Our captain has advised us that our flying time will be 5 hours and 17 minutes this morning. Your safety is always our #1 priority, so please give us your attention while we walk you through this plane safety features. Your tray table is stowed and all of your carrying items are put away. For easy access after takeoff, laptops.
Let's indulge in the outer Mint experience on board JetBlue Mint. This Airbus A321 flies 16 passengers in Mint and 143 in the main cabin. The mid-cabin is arranged with seats in either a 2-2 or 1-1 configuration, alternating by rows. The 2-2 seats offer less space and are less ideal for solo travelers as you are likely to get a neighbor. The good news is that I booked the flight quite some time in advance and was able to secure 4A, a portside throne seat that is in 1-1 row. My seat is very spacious as you can see from the clip, and it features a relatively simple design with a monochrome palette of black, white, and grey. Storage space is quite plentiful. On the side closer to the aisle, there are these small holes for items you need to keep handy, and this relatively bigger cubbyhole provides even more room for storage. There's also this water bottle holder on the same side of the seat, and charging ports right beneath it. This net drawer provides alternative storage space, and right above it is the television screen. The user interface of the entertainment system on JetBlue is relatively simple, and the touchscreen is not very responsive, so using this rather outdated remote control will make system navigation easier. There's also this pair of Master and Dynamic branded noise-cancelling headsets, which is nicely packaged and presented. Note that only the throne seats feature a door, and once the seat is partially enclosed, you may enjoy an in-seat massage or adjust the firmness of the seat by a simple press of the buttons. Each seat is also preset with a set of pillow and duvet even on this day flight. Amenities are placed in a paper envelope, and the amenities inside are quite extensive. Who would have expected that American Airlines will learn from a low-cost carrier and present its amenities in a paper box as well? And it's now time for an in-flight dining moment with my taste buds. JetBlue provides a selection of 5 small plates on the menu, and each passenger may choose up to 3 plates for lunch. Among the 5 small plates, 2 are served cold, while the others are served hot. There's also this relatively short alcohol menu you can choose from. When compared with other US carriers, I was quite impressed by how the food was plated and how the meal was presented. The food tasted quite good as well when benchmarking JetBlue against its domestic competitors. The idea of picking 3 small plates out of 5 also offers you flexibility to mix and match together a selection that best fits your appetite. The food portion was more than enough from my Asian perspective, but it may come up a bit short from an American one. After quite a filling lunch, I decided to turn my seat into a bed with the beddings provided. The airline provides a pillow and a duvet, but not a mattress, which does slightly mar the sleeping experience. Nonetheless, I was able to sleep for an hour or so on this daytime flight. Not long after waking up, halfway through the flight attendant walked down the aisle with a big basket of packaged snacks, or to be precise, junk food. It seems quite common for US carriers to serve lots of junk food on their longer flights, and so I decided to embrace the local culture and helped myself to several snack packets. or to be accompanied by a glass of the JetBlue signature cocktail. Alternating amongst eating, drinking, reading, and watching TV, the 5-hour air travel experience flew by. As we began our final approach into New York JFK, the cabin crew walked down the aisle to hand us a parting gift. I honestly very much enjoyed this minty experience. While JetBlue is not an airline that one associates with refined hospitality, the airline gave me a sense of energy and youth, and the flight attendants on my flight were noticeably more passionate and energetic when compared to traditional US carriers. They were very willing to address my questions as it was my first time flying JetBlue, and while the atmosphere was casual, service was professional at all times. This mix of casualness and professionalism made me feel at home on this flight, unlike on some other US airlines. I was also quite happy with the F&B offerings on board, both presentation-wise and taste-wise. The throne suite product in the 1-1 rows is also industry-leading versus the 2-2 business class seats on other US carriers.
And JetBlue would like to welcome you to New York John F. Kennedy International Airport, where the local time is 7:02 p.m. On behalf of all of us here at JetBlue, especially this JFK-based in-flight crew, it's been our absolute pleasure serving you. We'd like to wish everybody a wonderful weekend and a very happy Mother's Day. We look forward to seeing you on another JetBlue flight soon.
While the entire experience has been a very positive one, I am unlikely to fly with JetBlue again in the near future, as it does not belong to any airline alliance. As tickets aren't significantly cheaper than traditional airlines, together with its inability to provide lounge access and alliance benefits, these do hinder its attractiveness from this frequent flyer's perspective. Thank you for relishing the air travel experience with me today. May I invite you to join me in savoring our next journey.